Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, there we go. It is done. Okay, here. Delete that. Delete that. Delete, delete. Alright. Should be almost ready to go. Okay, I'm good. Now I can start. Mic is good. Okay, now I can begin. Yo, what's up? Crap. There we go, that's better. Now I can hear the freaking volume of the game and my mic. Y'all let me know if my mic too loud. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Hopefully my mic isn't doing bad. Sorry for the buzzing sound in the background. That's just the mic cord. Try my damnedest to fix it.
Almost time to meet up with Mornier. Oh, I can't stop thinking about those space trick snacks. What is it gonna be, huh?
Why the hell is Abby talking? Was this nigga Abby even present in the freaking in the first chapter? Why the hell he talking for? He or she talking for? What the fuck? What the fuck they talking about? They shouldn't be talking in the first place. Also, I haven't done any of the events that came from version 3 at all. Even the road thing event, which I need to do. Hopefully it's permanent content, so I can do that whenever the hell I want to. Oh, stuck. Oh. Mike is okay. I'll be a trader.
Live to hunt.
Good to see you again.
Anyway, how was everybody today? Hopefully you're doing good. Oh, there she go. At least she still exists.
Rover, over here. You bet. Just passed all my entrance exams yesterday. Which means today you're officially meeting Lahai, first-year student in Star Torch Academy. I really want to hit the road with you again, but I'm kinda on a mental health watch list. If I break even one tiny rule on day one, Miss Lucilla will be dragging me in for a friendly chat. I gotta hold out until I figure out a route that slips past the cameras.
I felt like the earlier pose she did, the whole like putting her hands up close to her face while doing that cutesy pose as she's like in like a bit of a crotch position. I feel like for the line she said, hold on, let's go back to that real quick. Can I? Hold up, wait a minute. Review. When she says, yeah, the second line right here after my dialogue choice right here. I feel like the pose she did was like not accurate. Maybe I was expecting the pose of like hands up in the air shaking her head rather than because like she was expressing like, oh man, this shit is like, I can't believe it, I'm gonna be trapped. You know, because I'm on a mental health watch list, so like, you know how it is type shit. Like that's the type of pose I expected, not the whole hands up to the face cutesy, oh, what was me type face. Maybe that's just me. What's up? How you doing? Also, I feel like my mic is way too loud.
Oh, hey, you got Mornier's email about the Hyvatia detector, right? It's almost go time. How about we hang by the entrance and then we... huh?
Material fatigue, thermal cycles, boundary conditions, initial stress states.
Infraction detected. High wattage devices are strictly prohibited in dormitory zones.
The core differential equation is elastoplastic transition, cyclic strength coefficients.
This girl's going to run into somebody.
Please comply with the Star Torch Academy Dormitory Code of Conduct. Issuing first warning. Issuing second warning.
Coefficient correct. Units mismatch. Recalculating.
She's going to run into somebody.
Non-compliance confirmed. Initiating restraint protocol.
Conclusion. Material upgrade required. I'll add it to the agenda for tomorrow's meeting.
Why she fold that nigga like that? He ain't deserve that. Why she do him dirty like that? He over here following the rules, you know, enforcing the law, enforcing the rules set by the academy, and you just gonna throw him like some laundry, let him drop to the floor like somebody's ice cream fell out the cone. My nigga, what? He ain't deserve that. Oh my goodness gracious. At least we're starting to I would say the quest is starting off on a good start. Oh, actually let me fix my mic volume. Give me a second. Where's the other cord? Even this close, the cord is still in there.
Right. Now, time for the scheduled meeting with Rover and Lahai. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I keep you waiting?
Oh, hold up. I just realized. I know the reason why the volume low for the game dialogue. Okay, so last time I played, I turned down the game dialogue along with like the music and like the special effects sound. So that's why it's like that. And apparently, from what I'm guessing, I can't, change it in the middle of a dialogue scene to like turn the volume back up like I can do in Star Rail, Genshin, and Zenless. So I'm gonna have to wait till after the dialogue scene in order to turn the volume up for the dialogue. Sorry about that.
Not at all. Actually, you noticed us right as the clock struck the hour. Perfect timing, Professor.
At least we're seeing these two characters interact with each other. Thank God. At least that's the least good thing about the quest right now. Because, oh my lord, bro. You telling me these two characters can interact, but Chisa couldn't? Made no sense.
I'm fine. Oh, I forgot to disable the reactor emitter in my weapons system. That's probably what it was referring to.
The most appealing part of this whole character is her legs, for crying out loud. The thighs are going crazy right now. I know the Gunnar art for this character is wicked work. Oh, you can see through half her torso? Don't get me started.
After this meeting, I need to return to the Space Trek Collective for a presentation. I had hoped to finish some calculations first. I do have other appointments today, but I believe there is time for some light conversation. I wasn't sure what you meant by delicious, so I brought samples from my latest food research.
Yes! I knew it! Professor Mornier's a real gem!
I swear, the more and more I see Abby, the more disappointed I am with how they handled Abby's character. I swear on everything. This is why Paimon is superior to Abby. The only thing I like about Abby is Abby's personality and their character design. Other than that, the way they get handled sucks ass. How is it that the yapping machine known as Paimon is a superior character to you, bro? Again, this game was touted as the superior game, yet they're falling flat.
Let's get started. We can eat while we talk.
Of course. Come on in. I already tidied up my dorm, so sit wherever you like.
Also, isn't this the first time Abby is meeting Mornier? Someone correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't remember them interacting at all in the prologue or in Act 1. So if this is their first time meeting each other, why... Wait, hold on. Let me turn off my room light real quick, because I need to get my thoughts together. Mind you, I just woke up. So, again, back on the thought process. If this is the first time they're meeting each other, why aren't they like introducing each other to each other? Or why isn't Rover introducing Abby to Mornier? And why isn't Mornier commenting on the fact that this nigga's an echo that can speak? Which in this academy should be seen as something very interesting. Maybe they will talk about it. Maybe they will talk about it as we proceed forward. But right now, off rip introduction, something not making sense here. Expecting the next upload. What you mean? Like doing the videos I react to? Because if so, yeah, y'all probably won't see a video in like probably next week. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Your boy been on this stream grind. On top of that, I've been trying to get some good sleep in, and I'm trying to put some energy into like my traveler strength video because I've been yapping about the video I'm working on for. Oh, I didn't even know this was the escalator. I've been yapping about how I'm like trying to get this video in, but like I haven't put really much energy into it. I've been doing all this yap reaction content lately. So the video has essentially been like put on the back burner, and I really want to do it and get it done so I don't forget about that shit. And then I want to try doing like some other videos that's not like totally reaction content videos as well. So it's like trying to like shuffle everything on the plate. You feel me? And seeing how I'm going about doing this reaction content, I'm thinking that maybe I don't need to like do it like an edited video for my traveler strength video. I can just like screen record on my laptop, boom, move on from there. Oh, that's right, volume. Almost forgot. Thank God somebody says something because that shit left my brain. Hold up. Okay, here, master volume. Okay, I'm explaining the reason why I cranked this down. The reason I cranked this down is because when the game is talking or the characters are talking, they're loud just as much as I am when I'm talking, right? So I can't, like, it kind of throws me off. That's the reason why I turned this shit so far down. This should be good. Wait a minute, hold up. Okay. But yeah. I really need to get that Traveler Strength video done. If I choose not to stream tomorrow, I can put forth the energy to that video and a little bit of that energy into that video on Saturday as well. But again, I think the main thing that's stopping me.
To my connection with the world around me. And
there we go. Stop talking, damn it. Anyway, I think the main thing that's stopping me from getting this video actually done is the fact that, one, I'm contemplating between whether or not I should just make it into an edited video where I do my voice lines for it, because like I wrote a script, I wrote like a partial script for the video, or I just freestyle it entirely, mention the points I mentioned in my script, and just screen record it, show y'all what I'm talking about, blah, 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 and move it forward. I'm contemplating between either method. The screen record method feels like the easiest, I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, I feel like throwing edits may be necessary. It's like, that's the only thing stopping me right now, honestly. Alright, let's continue forward. Also, I should say this, probably my next video that I will watch, the next video I will watch, in terms of reaction content, right, is the video made by Colcepta that I put in my recommended reactions channel on my Discord, my YouTube community Discord. Because I promised Colcepta that I would react to that video, I just never did, and this was months ago that I made this promise. And of course, your boy got to fulfill his promise, so that's what's gonna be first. I think I already have the tab set up, so when I start it, I can start it. Also, I think I'm gonna do, the next handful of videos I will be doing like some reaction content to like lore videos and like the topic of conversation related to the playable characters in the game, whether it be Genshin Star Rail or Zenless, when it comes down to like the lore and story conversation. I want to sink my teeth into that and just see how it performs, I guess. Cause I know it's probably not going to perform as well in comparison to like this, you know, drama related S content, but it's still gonna be worthwhile to see what happens.
Ugh, the smells are all mixed together. It's kind of fishy, and the texture is wet and gooey.
So, it's true, huh? You guys actually made food that tastes awful, but it keeps you running for 3 days straight. I thought that was just a joke.
It's a scientific breakthrough using energy compression tech. It's one of the collective's most iconic achievements.
Ooh, it looked like she took offense to that, and she also looked like she was personally hurt by that. That's like, man, your food tastes like shit. But hey, yo, it keeps the body moving, though. She looked upset by that. Just been going through your Nightcry streams for the meantime. Really? You've been rewatching those streams from start to finish? Bruh, I know I'm a yapper throughout those, so forgive me. I know the watch through them streams is lengthy. She better be glad it wasn't Paimon who commented. Oh yeah, Paimon would have roasted the crap out of this, most definitely. She'd be like, bro, this shit tastes like trash, twin. This is your culture's food? Nasty work. I could never. That's exactly. Of course, she wouldn't say it verbatim like that. Obviously, Paimon ain't that much of a douchebag, but she got a little bit of douchebag in her, and I respect it. She expressed what she likes and she expressed what she dislikes. This is exactly why when we was in Sumeru, she was like, I prefer more meat on my plate instead of the vegetables.
Do you also not like it?
Yes, I started from Act 1. Oh my god. Bro. I'm shocked. Okay, realistically, you probably skimmed around through it. Because there are moments where I do yap on. And then there's moments where I walk away because I gotta walk my dog. Or get my food that I ordered. So, since you started from Act... Wait, hold up. Now that I'm serious talking about it, bro, which stream are you on now? If you started from Act 1, which stream are you on now? Are you on like Act 3 or Act 1 Part 2? Like, inform me. But I'm gonna tell the whole story of how God there, perhaps in a comment on your next upload. Okay, cool. Bro, do you also not like, ooh, she got that sad look on her face asking this question. This is peak science. If this is what progress tastes like, I want to go back. Okay, that's funny dialogue. I like that. Hold up. I actually did skip around, but did put you on BG. Background? Oh, so I'm background noise. Okay, cool, awesome. I'm on Act 4 right now. Bruh. Okay, that's dedication, I ain't gonna lie. I'm shocked to know somebody even bothered watching my lengthy ass streams. Granted, I only stream for about an hour or 2 or 3. There are rare exceptions where I stream almost 7 to 8 hours. Those are rare exceptions. Which, if you go back through certain playlists of my Genshin playlist of my streams, you will see them. Freaking crazy. For example, Natlan's 5th act for the Archon quest, that was an 8-hour stream. It didn't need to be 8 hours. I yapped my head off for a lengthy period of time. That's the only reason that stream is 8 hours. I even watched the Idol event. Awesome.
I see. I'll raise the priority level of flavor optimization for the next iteration. Now, I'd like to review the incident with the Hyvatia detector. Lahai, Rover, can you walk me through exactly how you managed to contain it?
All I can think about right now is, why in the fuck is Chisa not a part of this conversation? Why? It's like, bro, there's no reason why Chisa couldn't be here other than just cuz. Let's all, it's like, bro, my criticism level of Wuwa's story has gone up to the nth degree, because now I'm legitimately paying attention to each and every piece of detail of what these characters are talking about, just to see what the F up is. And what's crazy is, this only started happening when I started watching Wuwa criticism videos for the story. And then I started looking at Genshin with a little bit of critique eye. Then I started looking at Stara and Zenless the same way. But even with the other games, was Natlan a low point for Genshin's story? Absolutely. We all can agree. It wasn't the best. It had its cool moments. It had its great moments. Its enjoyable and immersive moments. Let's not get it twisted. But the ending was not the best it could have been. It could have been better. Let's be honest here. Now, when it comes down to like at least the story quality shot the F up when we went to Nodcry. Legitly, there is legitimately no gaps you can sit here and think of when it comes down to Nodcry's story. Genuinely. I can't think of one. As I'm sitting here thinking back on everything. But for Withering Waves, good lord. What the crap? I don't understand the vision of Wuwa's story at all. I don't grasp it. I can't tell if this is a hero and protagonist story or if this is a hero's journey story. I can't tell. I'm actually glad Genshin Impact released the freaking Teyvat teaser trailer so that we the players can grasp where the story is going from point A to point B. I'm glad they did that. And gave us like these very vague messages that only now make sense in context after completing each and every Archon quest up to this point. I freaking love the fact that they did that, because it makes going back and looking at old Archon quests and playthroughs is like, it makes it feel more like, oh my gosh, we couldn't piece this together initially. Now we can after playing through it. It makes the story better, in my opinion. Also, there was a moment I realized there was a moment that I watched looking back on Genshin's Sumeru Archon Quest, and I noticed there was this moment. Hold up, I'm about to sneeze. Hold up, give me a second. Okay, I'm good. Okay, so let me get this point across. Okay, so back in Sumeru, do y'all remember when the traveler was trapped in the samsara cycle of the dream, right? And there was this one moment that I felt was really interesting that I noticed a lot of people don't notice at all, when they say that the traveler doesn't have a personality. Where the traveler is just like this blank slate type character. There's nothing interesting about them, right? When we were trapped into samsara, it got to the point where the traveler was pissed. He visibly was angry, and he even acted out on that anger as well. This was like, I don't know which loop this was, but we were knee deep in loops when the traveler was trying to piece together how to figure out the way to break the cycle, right? The traveler was so upset. He was like, I'm so tired of this shit. He noticed that, oh, we were at this point of the loop again, where Dunyarzad gets attacked by some mercenaries and Dia comes to defend her. So homeboy was like, I'm tired of this shit. It's time to, pull the sword out, start stabbing niggas. So he dashed in. Paimon like, bro, what you doing, bro? And then chased after him, right? Then the scene plays. Traveler tells Dia to, skedaddle, take Dunyarzad, get out of here. She was like, bro, I can fight, dude. Main character Traveler was like, I ain't trying to hear none of that, twin. Get the step in. And she was like, all right, fine, though. I don't know why you upset for, bro. It took Dunyarzad and left. Then the Traveler squabbles, cuts down these mercenaries in the samsara cycle again, right, for probably the umpteenth time. Then after the scene ends, Paimon questions the Traveler, being like, Traveler, did you just take out your anger on them? The Traveler looks away from her, and like, he had this very angry face he got going on. He's like, it's like anger and shame on his face, right? And as I'm looking at the scene again, I'm like, bro, this was a very important character moment between Traveler and Paimon, where we see the Traveler visibly upset about the fact that they're trapped in the samsara and he's trying to save Dunyarzad, and he's upset about the whole situation that's going on. It was such an important character moment, and it's like, bruh, how can we sit here and say that Genshin's main character isn't interesting or doesn't have any type of personality at all when we're having moments like that? And I think because of all the hype moments that happen in Archon Quest, people miss these moments. And you can only realize these moments happened when you go back and rewatch the entire playthrough of the story. Granted, that's just my little take right there. Anyway, let us continue. Yes. Obviously. She's half clanker. She needs fixing.
To summarize, your method of stopping the Hyphatia included blade slashes, repeated shots with coated rounds, and physical force. Stomping, striking, until it was rendered inoperable and immobile. Did I miss anything?
I mean, that was a pretty cool like recap. I actually like that.
Professor Mornier, you're not here to... I mean, it all happened really fast. We didn't have any other way to stop it. Besides, we're just students. We couldn't afford that even if we wanted to.
No. You're misunderstanding. Different damage mechanisms cause distinct failures and require specific repair methods. Damage from certain special resonance abilities is hard to detect through standard diagnostics without prior data. So you two did well to suppress it physically.
Okay, I need to say this. Since we clearly did not have Mornier talk about Abby and Abby's uniqueness, despite the fact of her being a professor, a scientist, an engineer, or whatever she is crazy. Because again, I'm pretty sure Mornier did not meet Abby in Act 1. The fact that we did not have that interaction just now is crazy.
During the new solar ceremony, the Hyvatia detector is essential in monitoring environmental parameters. I've already passed your report to Professor Anslem. He should complete repairs soon. At the upcoming meeting with the Roya, the Space Trek Collective will need to present a full restoration plan to keep our partnership intact.
Oh, she's like 4 feet. Why did I have the impression that she was taller? Maybe because her legs look crazy. That's probably why I had the impression that she was taller.
Yes, though it's a long story. Where do I even begin?
Scanning for offenders. Violation detected. Unauthorized high wattage device in the dormitory. An offender has assaulted this unit. If sighted, report immediately.
Even Professor Mornier isn't safe from Targ-E's wrath, huh? No worries, I got this. I'll draw its attention while you two make for it.
We love our short queens, absolutely. Surprisingly, I'm still having women respond comments on that video I did, that reaction video I did to Vladimir about like lolly characters and whatever, and his complete misunderstanding of them, and you know, off the mark, morality on it and whatever. Still have women commenting on that video talking about something. Yeah, I'm like 5'3", my guy. Not even 5'3", probably like 4, almost 4 feet. And like, what is this guy talking about? I'm shocked, by the way, just by seeing that.
3, 2, 1.
I think I had a new comment recently on that video, like a couple days ago, probably like 3 days ago, something around there. Also, I'm gonna make this joke right now. I'm going to label the rover as a certified groomer until otherwise. This is just for the sake of a joke, okay? Not for some real shit. Simply because we know that the rover has been alive for a long period of time. 2, this nigga done had his brain washed, his brain recycled. Hold up, you know, wiped clean and refreshened multiple times. For however long this nigga been doing this. This nigga met her when she was like seemingly way younger, probably like first year, and somewhere along the line of, I guess she looked like she was like in middle school. Maybe because she was just real short as a child. Maybe that's why she looked younger to me. When we saw that in her flashback, I think, or in the rover's memory flashback. One of those two. You get the point. Yeah, somewhere around them lines, right? Knowing that the rover met her all the way back then, and they're gonna potentially like be like, oh, this is Rover's next wifey that he grabs. This nigga is a certified pedophile. The pedophile allegations on the rover is crazy. This is going crazy right now. Especially doing this? Oh yeah, you're devious. Rover, you're a villainous individual. You're way worse than a Fraxidus. And before anybody get offended here, because I know there's someone gonna be offended.
Standard output 200 units. Compliant with dormitory
Hold up.
safety protocols.
What's the other campus mystery? Oh, right. The Academy.
When you're chasing down a student?
To ensure the successful apprehension of a rule-breaking student, my output
Hold on,
increases
hold
to
on.
1,200 units.
I guess that makes you the high wattage device.
Okay, so I'm going to assume this is where Lene departs from the story entirely. But anyway, back on my point.
Hey, tardy.
Yeah, the joke I made purely for the sake of jokes. In case someone gets offended by it because I called their favorite main or farming character Rover a pedophile. Anyway, let me read. Rover just wanted a cupcake. Then Nouvelle X Risley makes Risley a pedophile. Technically, yes. Of course, for the sake of the joke, obviously. Oh, now I'm really thinking about it. Speaking of the things related to this Rumble topic conversation, I don't find it crazy that people shipped what's her name, Siege Wing with Risley. I don't find that crazy at all, honestly.
Thank you. You don't need to go any further. I can head back to the Research Institute by myself.
But what I did find crazy was that when Siege Wing was first showed off in the story, people immediately was assuming like, bro, who clapped the cheeks of a Mezzoline for a Siege Wing to exist? It was like the main topic of conversation related to Siege Wing, to how in the world she exists, right? Because we all know the Siege Wings, the Mezzolines are like these real short, like somewhat aquatic dragon-esque creatures who have crazy perceptions ability, and they all work on like the defense force or police force of Fontaine. I'm not gonna lie, thinking back to Nouvelle Story Quest while I'm on the topic was so sad. The fact that his friend had to X herself out just to quell the tensions that was going on back then was crazy. And then his other friend got freaking thrown in jail because he killed one of those rich a-holes that caused, Mezzoline best friend to be like, I may need to kill myself to like quell the tensions and whatnot. It was like, man, it was so sad just thinking back on it. Oh, and back on like on top, I'm gonna be for real, as a female, I'm cool with someone being alone as long as on a tolerable degree. LOL. I don't mind because I'm gonna need a man. Okay, no problem. Personally, I'm on the position of if you are a lolly fan, you love lollies, and you love lolicon, and you're like a lolicon too. To me, it doesn't matter which degree you take it to, because like we're talking about fictional content, obviously. Right? Granted, people can't get crazy when they talk about their things they like. Shoot, don't get started on furry niggas. Actually, on the topic of furry niggas, furries are the last people to be talking about anything related to anyone who likes lolly characters. I'm gonna be honest. The amount of times I see this whole conversation about furry versus lolly stuff is like, bro, y'all niggas the last ones to be talking on everything. Shut up. Y'all ain't got no feet to stand on this. You got no ground to stand on in this conversation at all. With your moral high ground standing. Get out of here. Anyway, hold on, let me read. Are you planning to make a video about video DJing about Tectone? Probably not. Cause more of my content centers on like the conversation related to this gacha content rather than people's personal life. You feel me? That's just me. Cause like, it's like I'm not entirely opposed to it, but it's like I just probably just don't want to do it, right? Cause like if this was like conversation related to gacha topics, and I was reacting to a Tectone video, yeah, sure. But this type of video that's related to his personal life and whatnot is more like, I'm not gonna do that. Who knows? Maybe my position may change. But like, would I watch the video offline just to understand the full situation? Absolutely. Because my main thought process on him is just like, Well, that's his life decision, not mine. That's his problems, not mine. So there's no need for me to even yap about it, honestly, because it's not related to this gotcha conversation at all, in the slightest. So why should I bother talking about it? That is my thought process on it at the moment. Again, it could change.
You too.
Oh, autoplay not on. I just noticed she had a halo on her head. I'm only just now noticing that.
Is something wrong?
It's a notice from the collective. The Royan delegation cancelled a meeting. The ceremony is now on hold. That's odd.
Oh, also, for anybody watching the show right now and you're enjoying the conversations being had here, make sure you hit the like button for your boy. Appreciate it and thank you. The support goes a long way.
Warren handles Royan communications. I'll ask him what's going on when I'm back at the Institute. Since that slot is free now, I can use the time to recalibrate. That isn't on the list. The new solar ceremony is nearly upon us. It's the culmination of decades of work. Everyone at the collective is giving their all to realize it.
Oh, hold up. Speaking about... Okay, hold up. Going back to the whole, groomer pedophile joke that was making, right? Honestly, I'm gonna say this right now. There is one series that exists where such a character like that is like one of the main antagonists. If you want to talk about someone who's truly villainous to that degree, bro, the character's name is called Mr. Smiley. This nigga is an android robot, something along them lines, right? What's the show? What's the anime called? I don't know if anybody here has ever heard of Black Rock Shooter before. If you have, let me know. But they made it was like a couple years back. I think it may have been in 2023. They made another anime related to the IP. But it was, instead of how the first anime was, where it was like, oh, these girls are going through their emotional turmoil through like going through high school and their personal lives, and it's manifesting in these avatars in this other plane of existence fighting each other to the death or whatever. Instead, it was, oh, this is a post-apocalyptic world, the AI robots have won, humanity got pushed back to the brink of an almost extinction, the tools created to fight back are like scattered across the landscape. Actually, let me search up the name of the anime, because this shit gonna freaking throw my brain off. And I would encourage y'all to actually watch the anime, because the anime is actually very good. And of course, we get our, of course, just desserts for the villain, who deserved to be put in the damn dirt. I swear, this shit was so crazy when I watched it for the first time. Hold up, let me see. Black Rock Shooter anime. Where's the other series? Because I know they have this one, which is the original one. Seriously, what the hell is this thing? Okay, here you go. Oh, here we go. This was called Black Rock Shooter Dawnfall. The official trailer for it dropped 4 years ago. This story was crazy. It's got really good 3D animation, in my opinion. The story is really good. Shoot, niggas want to sit here and talk about Withering Wave story is dark. If you want to talk about a dark story, this anime, Black Rock Shooter Dawnfall, is a dark story. Blatantly. The character I just mentioned, that Mr. Smiley nigga, he is a villain to the nth degree. Truly. You want to see something dark? You want to see something sad, tragic? Go watch this anime. It slaps Withering Waves out the water. Look at her trying to get her hair right.
Last time we met at the Institute, we made each other a promise. Do you still remember?
My bad, I'm a yapper. Hold up. Let me go back. Okay. I'm caught up. Let's continue. A promise.
That's all right. Consider this my official invitation then. I hope to attend the ceremony together with you.
Okay, they're hard pressing the relationship right now.
There to witness it. The rise of the new sun, and humanity taking their first steps into the future they've built with their own hands.
The rover gonna break this girl heart so bad.
As the ceremony draws near, the Space Trek Collective will become increasingly occupied. Opportunities to meet like this will be rare, but this promise will still stand.
Before my power is spent, I have little time left. The only choice now is to force the Heliogyre to a standstill. The last of its strength I will share with you. So fade, you will not. But you must hurry.
What the crap is that? That thing look nasty.
Before that, take this memory to her. Take it to the one they call Arbiter.
What happened? Are you all right?
Okay, so clearly, I'm going to say this: every other character that's coming out in version 3 of Wuwa does not matter in Lahai. The only thing that really matters is this information, this like very enticing past lore related to the rover. That's the only thing enticing about the entire version 3 right now. This scene just made it more enticing. So yeah, Blazion's take about, oh, the story is only about the main character and nobody else. He was right. Go ahead, throw these niggas to the side because they're gonna be forgot about anyway. Don't even think about them no more. That past information we just saw is more important than everything else in the game.
I saw someone's memory.
Whoa, you scared me. And just now, a frequency jumped into your tacit mark. It felt like some kind of connection.
Can you trace where it came from, Abby?
Huh? I smell it. Coming from over there.
Good. Let's go check it out.
Again, Mornay does not question Abby's existence.
I'm fine now, Mornay.
I'm shocked by
Sorry
this.
to worry you. You must need to get back to the Space Trek Collective, right?
That's okay.
But you just...
You looked shaken just now. I'll stay with you. If it involves more frequency loss, I'd like to stay close to transport you to the infirmary.
transport me?
The Royal do not tame.
Said being sex between female rover and Mornay. Oh my goodness. Look at who is you folks. What are y'all, like the tribes people that just live out inside the academy? Is this what y'all are? Cause y'all dress like it.
frequency that connected with you was coming from here, but now I don't smell a thing.
The voice from earlier said it would share the last of the Heliogyre's strength so it wouldn't fade. It must be that solar skin. Did it eventually vanish here?
Did you find what you're looking for?
No. The trail ends here. But I saw other things in that memory.
Yes.
Oh, I can take a picture of this? Awesome. Hold up. Finally.
The Heliogyre is one of the most important components of the new solar ceremony. Hyvatia can monitor environmental data, but raw observational data on the reactor drive can only be obtained from the Heliogyre, a component of the exostrider itself.
Who are these priests?
Only the Roya tribe can discern the Heliogyre's readings. That's why the collective need their cooperation during the new solar ceremony.
In that memory, I heard a voice say he would force the Heliogyre to a standstill.
A standstill? You're saying you heard a voice asking for help, saying he would stop the Heliogyre's workings. Could that be why the meeting was cancelled?
When I handled the Void Worm, a voice told me to protect the sun. Whoever she is, I don't think she intends harm. She offered to help. For now, I'll do what she suggested. And one thing is certain. The one who knows me by my Arbiter title needs my help. Yet another problem tied to the Research Institute. We shouldn't reveal our plans to them just yet. I need to find out who he is, Mornier. Do you know any Roya who are familiar with the tribe's inner workings?
I do have some Royan students. They might know who he is.
Wait. How in the world does Aurora know about this tribe's, the name of this tribe? I just need to press a pause for that. When did the rover know about this? Or even knew the tribe by his name? Did they talk about that earlier? Did I miss something? Someone tell me. Let me look at this review button. Hold up. Let's go back in time. Okay, never mind. Mornier mentioned it. Okay, I was about to say, nigga, when did you learn the name of this tribe?
It's class hours at the academy. Should we head back?
Help! Help! Maya! Someone, please help! Otherwise our thesis data will disappear entirely!
Don't worry. If you see a student shouting help and thesis in the same breath, no matter how loudly they scream, it's never really an emergency. But Maya is one of the Royan students I mentioned. Since you're looking for her, we might as well see what it's about.
Is she one of the new playable characters we're gonna get, by the way? Hopefully Maya is one of those playable characters that they teased before 3.0 dropped.
Live to hunt.
Oh, what's that? We'll go ahead and activate that. Never mind, it's NPC.
Oh, calm down, Maya. Calm down. Good. They've stopped for now. Maybe I should just shut them down? No. If I force the shutdown, I'll lose the data. Our thesis. Oh, somebody help.
No. It's just a routine malfunction. But...
Professor Monnier? Oh no, I've been caught out of class. Wait, let me explain. I wasn't skipping class. I'm here for a very good reason. It's not that I don't respect the class or my teachers. So, can you just...
Even if you beg me, credits will still be deducted. Why don't you start by explaining yourself?
Well, these are probe robots from a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
We sent them out to measure void matter concentrations in the tundra. We thought we'd finish collecting the data before class, but when we tried to approach them, they started attacking us. I chased them all the way here. That's why I missed the class today.
The internal exoswarm material was eroded by void matter. That's what caused the malfunction. This should have been covered in your material science coursework. Such material is inherently unstable and can only be used in controlled environments.
I'm so sorry.
For safety reasons, you'll need to shut down the units first, then clean the contaminated parts with void matter. But approaching them right now may lead to further damage. We need a pulse generator to stun them from a distance. I'll submit a request.
There's a simpler solution. Okay, what's that? Unsheath your blade.
No, wait. That's against protocol.
Scanning. Target. Eradication.
Uh-oh, they want to squabble.
Never mind. I'll think about how to write the review report later.
Also, I will say this. Mournier using a broad blade will never not be confusing to me.
All targets in sight.
Like, why the hell is she using a great sword when she's clearly a catalyst
Now,
user?
they're back to normal.
Great. Do you think the data...
It's still there. But sending the robots out there broke the experiment protocol. Even if you got the data, it won't count in your thesis.
What? But... Oh, well... Thanks anyway for helping out. Professor
Okay.
Mournier and...
You can call me Traveler. I meant Rover.
Maya, we do have something we'd like to ask you.
You want to find a Roya in black robes with gold embroidery, wearing a headpiece shaped like two horns? The horns are a symbol of the Exostrider. Shepherds wear them, but no shepherd would wear a robe like that. Could be someone higher up, like the Soul Swarm from the Sol Asylum, or even one of the Heliodic Six.
The Heliodic Six? They're the ones who are supposed to give us the Heliogyre's readings during the new solar ceremony.
I can't tell whether or not if I like the idea that we're learning about this tribe now, or if I don't like the idea that we're learning this tribe now. Because I feel like this tribe should have been mentioned in the prologue of the story, no? Like, we're being introduced to the academy and whatnot, but like, we're only now being introduced to the tribe that lives here in this same region. It's like, why didn't we learn about this tribe back in the prologue or Act 1? Or especially the prologue. Why? Granted, that's just writing decision-wise.
That's right. They're the 6 most powerful members of the Roya tribe. The highest in rank, too. I've heard they use the Heliogyre to predict everything, from bird migrations to void storms. They know it all.
How do I meet with one of them?
Oh, that might be hard. They never leave the Sol Asylum. It's surrounded by light all year round. Very few Roya are even allowed to enter. But maybe you could try meeting with one of the unappointed Heliodixics. Sigrika is currently out researching in the Frostlands. The only other one around is Forseer Ingvar, but he doesn't show himself much. If you want to find him, my mum might be able to help. She's a Royan shepherdess over at Artuya camp. Name's Astrid. Now then, I'd better get back to my class before I lose all my credits. Who knew I'd run into trouble today? I even asked my mum to help me with the robot.
Very good. Good luck with your thesis paper. I'm better at talking with students in class. Did you learn what you needed?
I'm still surprised by the halo you have. Like, what's the purpose of that?
The last person that those robots likely saw before they lost control was Maya's mother. I think we can talk to her under the guise of a friendly house visit.
In that case, I can accompany you as a professor from the academy. As for your identity, it's okay. It will simply be a convenient title.
Oh, let me read. Morning, all I'm looking at is those legs, because goddamn, I'm not even looking at anything else but her legs. A whole skirt moment with Mornay. The difference is Skirk also got them prosthetic crystalline arms too. Honestly, I think I prefer Skirk's versus Mornay's, because I don't know how Mornay's body is operating right now after, like, because I didn't watch her teaser trailers, right? So I have no idea why in the world her bottom half of her body looked like that. I have no idea at all. Maybe there was an accident she was in, something along the lines, right? And if the bottom half of her body is pure prosthetic, like, is it still operating the same way as the human body would? Or has her bodily function downstairs completely changed? Like, how does going to the bathroom feel like? And all them other things. Versus Skirk legitimately rebuilt her freaking limbs using abyssal energy. Which, in my opinion, I think I would prefer that. Because at least I know these are my physical limbs of flesh.
Would it be okay for you to act as my mentor?
But aren't you going to tell me I should report this to the academy to handle?
I was just thinking of ways to help you find who you're looking for. Your reasons are your own. I trust your judgment. And you can tell me later.
Okay, is the trusting of judgment based off the fact that we helped save this academy from being, destroyed by void worms, despite the fact y'all niggas could have defended you, saved yourselves, but apparently y'all lack the self-preservation?
Yes. Feel free to give me pointers too, mentor. I think the person I am now can be of help to you.
Okay, that sounds like that's hinting to the fact that maybe she wasn't a help to the rover in the past, 20 years ago.
Ready to go to a Tuya camp to find Astrid? Okay, let's go together, mentor. I'm Mornier, and this is my mentor. Oh, let me try that again.
What are you?
Just practicing. I'm not very good at speaking with parents, and this time I don't have an assistant to help write a script for me.
Why don't you leave it to me? You just focus on what you're good at.
All right.
Tyler, do you agree that Genshin should bring back hangout events with 4 stars? Absolutely. Now, from what I understand, the reason they stopped doing hangouts is because the player reception of hangouts were like, oh, people didn't really like the hangout events. I would say a good portion of people didn't like it. That's why they stopped doing it, which really sucks because they were really good and very entertaining, in my opinion, especially the ones I played.
Hi, are you Astrid? Maya's mom?
Greetings. Yes, I am. And you two are?
Yes. And this is Rover, a senior professor at the academy. We've come for a home visit.
A home visit? Has the girl broken any school rules?
Hold up, I'm just not realizing something. Again, this is another story critique related, okay? How would this tribe not know a professor of the academy when they're living like right next to the academy? Like, they're not like living off like way far away from the academy. And on top of that, now I'm sitting here thinking about it, we haven't even gotten any information related to this tribe in relation to how they live their life, their way of life, while being beside the academy. We haven't gotten that type of information either, right? Maybe I missed it. Someone could tell me. But I don't think they even dive deep into like this tribe's culture, what their belief system is, their traditions, their practice. We haven't gotten any of that, right? So I'm kind of a little baffled by the fact that we haven't gotten that information. And two, I'm baffled by the fact that this woman couldn't tell who is a professor between these two niggas in front of her. Yes, I refer to everyone as niggas. White, black, Latino, Asian, I don't care. You're a nigga to me. Anywho. Still, I'm kind of baffled by this. Because, like, does the tribe not know nothing about the academy, like, at all? Like, do they not know who Professor Mornier is? Like, you think a tribe living right next door to the academy, I'm talking about like right outside the walls of the academy, would know who Professor Mornier is, right? Because this is like, this is kind of equivalent to the Eremites of the desert not knowing and recognizing who is a student from the Sumeru Academia or sage of the Sumeru Academia or envoy of the Sumeru Academia. Like, they dress blatantly differently, and we know the difference between the people of the rainforest and the people of the desert and how they would live their lives, right? One is comfy and cozy, the other one is harsh and dangerous. They're living under Patrick Starr's rock. Possibly. When it just Shorekeeper copy 1.1 copy, you can't tell me otherwise. Well, she about to blow Shorekeeper out the water in terms of the support unit. I probably don't know Professor Mornay. That's why they probably don't know Professor Mornay. Possibly. But again, we haven't gotten any information about this tribe until now. So it's like, my point still stands about what I was saying earlier. But anyway, let us continue. I'm harping on this point a little too long. Let me read. This quest was so boring, I just quit midway and did something else.
What? How could she? I am deeply sorry. I should have taught her better. Whatever she has done, I offer my apologies to the Academy on her behalf.
Bro, why does this look like the tribe of the Collective of Plenty from Natland? They got the same color schemes, triangle patterns, and all this other stuff. Like, nigga, what? Where is my girl Varissa? I need my girl Varissa here right now. I need my plump girl here so that I can see her do this academy life and her tribe life. I need to see both. She'd probably be the only bodybuilder on the entire campus, like dead ass.
Is the punishment severe? If compensation is needed, I will pay for it myself.
I don't understand why the rover isn't speaking in this moment and we just got dialogue boxes. This is one of the reasons why I'm like, bruh, Why are we like half-assing the whole speak, don't speak? Can we just not let these niggas speak all the time? Xenozone Zero keeps staying on top 24/7, I swear.
Professor Mornier, could you explain how Maya's robot caused the damage?
Yes, as my mentor just explained. She failed to follow the proper protocol. She used unstable exoswarm material in her design, which led the robot to act unpredictably. I've already spoken to her about the dangers of using materials susceptible to void matter during field research.
Void matter? What exactly are you asking? I am sorry. I have not studied at your Star Torch Academy. I'm not familiar with your terms.
She's acting ignorant on purpose. Caught your ass red-handed. Anyway. Do you think Willing Ways has lots of jargon? Yes. And I think the problem is, it's not even the jargon itself, is that since we keep getting repeated, like back to back to back to back story content, the jargon that they introduce to us doesn't have time to set in at all, right? Since we're getting rapidly hit with more and more and more and more story content, like pushing the story forward because of it, right? If we had slowdown periods where this new jargon was introduced and was given time to be fleshed out, right? It's kind of like how Genshin has done for 6 years, right? When it came down to their special jargon about XYZ, we were given time to let it sit, let it simmer, let it cool down, you feel me? Before we took a bite of it, being like, okay, let's take one bite, right? And then later on, we took a little bit more bites of it, right? Because we got new information that connected to the old information, new jargon connecting to the old jargon, connecting them dots, you feel me? So it feels smooth once it started, integrating into the main story plot. Withering Waves, on the other hand, it's just like, we don't have time for any of that. We're just speed rushing this crap. Get hit with this jargon. Oh, you don't understand that? Too bad. You got another set of jargon hitting you. Boom, boom. It's like getting hit with late fees. So let me hit you with this late fee. Oh, you thought you were just going to spend time at the pool in the hotel and not get hit with a fee? Oh, yeah, you're getting hit with one. Boom. That's the pool fee. Oh, the vending machine fee, breakfast fee, dinner fee, computer use fee. What more you want? Oh, you had your TV on while you were asleep at that night in one of the rooms? Get hit with this fee. Granted, it's not like that for every hotel that exists, obviously. But you get the point I'm making. Getting slapped back to back to back to back with jargon will not let it stick. People will just be like, bro, what the crap was that? Which is one reason the prologue freaking sucks. Because you get slapped with back-to-back jargon, bro. When I experienced that, I was like, no way this is true. When people were talking about it. When I played that prologue, I was like, oh my gosh, these niggas weren't lying. The jargon slap back is crazy. I'm getting shot with a shotgun of jargon. Anywho. Let me read. A mental image of Versa in the academy is wild. She'd be the thickest out of everyone there. You can see the drop in quality in this quest. They have 20 other names for the same thing, i.e. Tide, Dark Tide, Void Storm, High Tide, and so on. Like, if the Dark Tide is mentioned here, it is going to be pretty crazy. Right? But, like, the idea of, like, certain terminology being different across the board for different regions, right, because of what they experience, makes sense. Like, it makes sense in universe. It does. Even outside of that, it makes sense, right? Even in real life, there's like terminology that we have over here in the West that also reflects terminology that someone has in the East, right? And essentially refers to the same thing. It just, we speak different languages and have different cultures, therefore they're going to be given different names. Type shit. Like, for example, we over here, we call it the sun. In Japan, what they call it, Amaterasu. Well, they refer to the god of the sun as Amaterasu. But, like, I feel like the point still is the same. Actually, no, it's not. I need a better example than that. Oh, here we go. Aqua is the same thing as just saying water. Right? Prime example. Let me read. The problem is the length of the quest is too short. Wait, this quest is short? How short is this quest? Someone give me a time frame, please. Because if that's the case, I could potentially bang this out in just 2 days' time. Because I know I'm yapping right now, but like still.
Her demeanor changed just now. She's hiding something. Maybe more pressure. We need to understand the full scope of the robot's malfunction. We understand that this morning, it was you who helped Maya activate the robots and enable autorun.
Wow, Rover, you're putting the pieces together to put pressure on someone that's hiding secrets. Yet you didn't keep the same energy for Abby, where Leviathan was like, "Yo, Abraxas, why you betrayed us, my guy? Twin, what you doing, bro?" You didn't have any type of questions for that nigga, but yeah, you got all the questions in the world for her. Get the F out of here, nigga. Right now. You are a bozo of a main character. Fraudulent.
Yes, exactly what my mentor said. Please, lead us to the site of the incident. Once we're there, I'll reconstruct the robot's actions from the trace evidence.
No, we can't. If the robot's path is traced, it will expose that thing.
That thing.
I'm deeply sorry. Yes, help Maya activate the robots I did, but I can't remember the exact location. Please, you must return.
I'm not gonna lie, some of these body poses that these characters are doing don't make any sense to be doing right now. She has no reason to be putting her hands up like this and with this shock expression. She doesn't. Maybe it's just me, but this feels the body movement feels off to me. Like I expected the arms crossed, looking away, type ish, not the whole "yo, I surrender, put my hands up, don't punch me in the face" type body pose. Like why are we doing this for? Uh-oh, what's that? Never mind, I was wrong.
That's a void storm. How can this be? The collective hasn't received any recent warnings.
We need to ensure the safety of those here first. Questions can wait. Let's go.
We're already squabbling? Seriously, how short is this quest? Because this conflict looked like it only took 3 hours, but for you, like I think I need 3 additional hours.
Let's see what we're dealing with.
Oh, what am I running for? Bruh. These niggas won't even let me run to the location. Wait a minute.
That looks like the center of the storm ahead. Let's see what we're dealing with.
Okay, let's try this again. Don't know why I got stopped. That was weird. And I'm gonna keep driving on this path. Easy.
We're in the void storm's range now. Check that your FCR is working. Don't stray too far from me.
Is this the Abyss? Bro, I swear, I knew it. Genshin Impact's lore and world building is superior. It's so superior that the Abyss has encroached on this world. Look at the Abyss portals. Look at the Abyss coloring. Look at it seeping out of the earth. It's about the F up Lahai in the worst way possible. Lahai about to catch some of the most devious bag shots with no consent, by the way. This might be crazy.
Threat detected. Careful. The exoswarm here have been contaminated. Locked in. Attack confirmed. Stars, hear my queries.
Again, I will never understand the fact that this character that's supposed to be a broad blade user doesn't even really use her broad blade, aka her greatsword, in combat. That makes no sense. Even her ultimate doesn't even use her freaking greatsword, which is crazy. It's like, bro, what the crap are you even wielding that weapon for? Oh, it's echoing. What is that?
Down here. It's some kind of weird device.
A device? Leave the mechanical work to me. Steady now.
Correction, is Lahai gonna get
Looks
bang
like
bang?
it was
Absolutely. With, of course, zero consent again. The Abyss don't play no games. We saw what they did to Dallas. We saw what they did to Conrad. Shoot. We know what they gonna do to the whole world of Take That. And also, look at this. This nigga Abby done popped out of the mark again. Bro, why are they even using this useless ass character? Okay, a device in it? Alright.
With this shutdown, the Void Storm is gone.
Was that one of your resonance abilities?
No, I've just read a lot about this. From its structure, it looks like a canister that can both store and emit energy.
Ugh, this is so stinky. Ugh. It smells just like that giant worm you fought. Didn't we deal with it already?
We? Who is we, nigga? You were not present. There is no we. It's me. Go ahead, flip that W upside down.
Giant worm? You mean the Void Worm?
Duh. What else are we talking about?
I see. It's capturing frequencies with high precision, storing energy data. It's based on ecological models, tracking activity in natural environments, and reconstructing that data mathematically. A field modulator. Parametric projection.
Mathematically? That sounds mathematical. Hold on, I'm using that freaky that slang correctly. Mathematical face ass. Anybody who ever watched Adventure Time know what I'm talking about.
Oh, sorry.
Can you try the version that I can understand?
Right. Simply put, this device extracted the Void Worm's frequency and used itself as the epicenter to spread void matter. That storm just now was artificially created. Maya's probe got contaminated because they likely made contact with it by accident.
Huh? Did you guys just hear something?
It's coming from under that heap of exospore material. Let's go take a look.
Alright, let me read. Crazy how Paimon is more present than Abby himself, and this game is deemed as the best game that should beat Genshin or themselves. Type of shit. Abby's gender got me calling them a he the most. I saw someone refer to Abby as she as well. So, like, yes, Abby's gender is all over the freaking place. I can't tell if it's an it, a she, or a he. At this point, I'm about to start referring to Abby as a she. So at this point, I don't know what the crap he is, or it is. Oh, it's that thing we saw in the memory. This nasty looking angel. What's up, Jed? How you doing, bro? It's a techno angel. That's what this is. That one eye blinking thing is nasty work.
It's a solace skin.
So this is what they look like.
Yes, these special creatures typically linger around the Roya tribe. Royan records state that Solace skin first appeared in Lahai Roy the day the Exostrider fell from the sky.
Seeing as Mornier has been giving us all this lore related to the tribe, despite the fact we didn't spend any time with the tribe at all to immerse ourselves in their tribe, in their culture and traditions and whatnot, is Mornier a former member of this tribe? If not, she's just telling us everything about this tribe rather than us being shown this information. Which, you know, people who criticize Genshin from top to bottom about their storytelling deem as bad storytelling. So why are we doing it here? Seems the perfect game also falls into the same loop, same trap, or practice. Let me read. Abby's existence, entire existence is curl, and the bot can say, "Look, we have our own Paimon, and it doesn't yap as much as Paimon." Yeah, I figured that out the moment I saw Abby on screen. Sometimes I forget Abby even exists. That booger-looking thing looks like a bang boo. It does. It just looks a little more crazy.
They're believed to be fragments of the Exostrider's consciousness. The shepherds protect them, shielding them from voidstorm contamination until they mature and return to the solace trees in Biarter Woods. This one must have hidden under the exoswarm wreckage when the voidstorm broke out.
Where you going? Oh my goodness. This thing possesses the power of... We'll give it a second. Wait.
This feels like what happened back at the academy.
Anyway, this thing has the power of the remembrance. Echoes of past reverie. You know what that means? You seen that before? It has a name, by the way. Oh my goodness gracious.
I just saw the Soliskin's memories. That Royan woman planted the device here and triggered the Voidstorm. This Soliskin is the only survivor.
So our suspicions about Astrid are confirmed. Should we go back to the camp and talk to her?
That woman left. What you talking about?
No need. I heard everything.
Oh, really? Then prepare to be punished, rightfully so. With either these fists or the sword. Which one you want?
I did place this device here. A few days ago, I was shepherding mature Soliskin to Bjarter Woods.
Oh, they got different
when
eyes.
I met Fosir Ingvar. He looked tired, like he had just finished speaking to someone. When he saw me, he looked shocked and left quickly. I saw the device fall from his sleeve. I did not think much of it. I plan to return it to him the next time we meet.
But they got a treasure chest in the background.
But, the Soliskin did not like it. It had an unnatural energy. I did not want to keep it at the camp, but I also did not want Ingvar to know I had taken it. So, I buried it here. The rest, you already know.
Man, I can't believe this was the reason. Now, I'm going to explain the reason why I have this reaction in a second. Give it a moment.
So this device is for Seer Ingvar's. Mentor, what do you make of this?
She doesn't seem to be lying. Bro, I was hoping that she was hearing some whispers from the unusual and unholy energy that was in the container, so I can make a Whispers in the Dark reference. For those of you who know that song, you're a real one. For those of you who don't, get cultured.
This Foreseer Ingvar
Crap.
is the one Maya mentioned before. The unappointed member of the Heliotic Six. Could it be an attempt to tighten his grip on power?
Mother. I trust. Okay, Kira.
No, that is impossible. Each of these successors is chosen when their resonance ability first awakens. Even if someone decides the position, it is impossible to change the appointment.
Meaning no one can threaten Ingvar's position.
But he could harbor animosity toward the current Heliotic Six. Ingvar is still our lead to find them. Things are getting more complicated. A direct approach with Ingvar might not be a good idea.
The Solis Islands people usually abide in the village bordering Bjartur Woods, called Haldarheim. It is the time of the right of return. The Solisken will return to the Solis trees and to the Exostrider. As is tradition, Foreseer Ingvar will attend the rite.
I'm not gonna lie, having this whole tribe exist in the same realm of this freaking academy is still throwing me for a freaking loop right now. Cause they're still dressed in pretty old-fashioned attire. It's like, okay, if the academy was, okay, hold on. Pretty sure they stated that the freaking tribe was here first. Then the academy came later, which more than likely was academy set up by the people of the tribe, and then of course other nations started getting involved into it. I'm not really sure. Hopefully someone creates a, this is one of the reasons why I want lore videos for Wuthering Waves to freaking exist, so that I can fully read up on it. Someone can tell me in depth about XYZ thing so that I don't get lost and confused. For example, I just got done listening at work today, like 2 theory videos about Genshin from Ashikai. For those of you who know who Ashikai is, clap your hands. For those of you who don't, go check out her content. It's fucking awesome. Anyway, Ashikai, like, bro, I just watched a whole video about why names have a role in like tricking fate or something along those lines. I can't remember exactly one-to-one what it was called, but it's just like, it was so in-depth that I was just like, bro, Wuthering Waves need content like this. They need it desperately, because the story just ain't clicking. The lore ain't clicking hard enough either, because the story and the lore go hand in hand. Both need to be good to succeed. Anyway, let me read. I can't see Film Rover the same because of a specific VTuber who makes a channel joke that female is a Shotokan. Yo, tell me who makes those jokes. Name the VTuber right now, and I will go find it. Cause that sounds hilarious.
You are not Roya. You may not be allowed to witness the rite.
Huh? Wait, but we did find this little one here.
Oh, is this the Soliskin you saved? Well, perhaps you may attend as shepherds. Soliskin have been companions to the Roya for hundreds of years. If they hear that you saved one, they will be grateful.
Saved? The nigga wasn't even being attacked. He was hiding away in a corner. Oh, also, I will be right back. BRB, the bathroom calls.